Welcome back, everybody. This is 7 Minutes for Seniors. I'm Chris Wilson with Modified Independence. I'm here with my friend Jennifer Hill from Senior Provisions. This is our second segment. So yesterday we got to a little bit about you, a little bit about Senior Provisions. So based on what you told me yesterday, it sounds like you are senior placement, but also care advocate, um, lifelong hand holder. So give me a little bit more in depth of exactly what you do.
Sure. So we want families when they call us to feel like they have a solution. If they call us and they are in the very beginning stages of mom is aging,
Mhm.
she's declining, but maybe we're not quite ready to move her. We just have questions.
Mhm.
We would walk them through what the next steps are. Maybe try some home care. Are you seeing your physician regularly? How are you doing health wise?
Mhm.
Who is your support system? What is your budget? What are your goals long term? All of those pour into the well being of that individual. So we look at the overall picture of where they are in their life, in their family. And we want to be a resource for answering questions as far as, do you understand what home health is? Do you understand what home care is? Do you understand what a community is and the differences so that
Mhm.
they have some idea, understanding of what to expect in the future? Maybe there's someone who's never experienced dementia before
Mhm.
and they see, mom, oh my goodness, mom's not acting right. Well, maybe she has a UTI. We know that
Right.
those
Oh
are
yeah.
typical signs of
Yeah.
a dementia. So just answering questions and helping them and coaching them through to understand
Mhm.
what is best for them. And then following up with them, letting them know that we are a resource. They can call us. We will help them. We will guide them and stay with them until that they feel that relief of, there is somebody out there to
Right.
kind of help me.
So how do you get paid?
So sure. So when we make a placement
Mhm.
at a community, that community, we have a contract with that
Okay.
community.
So
Once a placement is
yeah.
made, they pay us a fee.
Mhm.
However, there's no cost to the families to
Right.
call us to ask advice,
Mhm.
etc. And we do help guide families if they are lower income. Maybe
Mhm.
they can't afford, a five, six, $7,000 a month community.
Right.
We look for options and find ways to assist them. If they have questions about Medicaid, we have advisors that can help walk them through to understand, okay, I can't afford this, but we still need care. What do we do? And
Mhm.
a lot of them, it's just knowing who to call.
Mhm.
A lot of people aren't aware of their benefits.
Right.
Some people don't realize the VA can help you, or they
Right.
don't realize, oh my goodness, my long term care policy is sitting here and I didn't even know that it covered the things that I need. So just coaching them and uncovering things that they may not have thought about. When a loved one has a diagnosis or has a change as a senior, the family member is obviously very emotional about that individual. So we want to help them be the son or the daughter to
Mhm.
that person and let us help guide them through the decisions so that they
Right.
understand, so that they can love their person and care for their person without the stress of all of these questions and things they have to understand.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
That's really cool. So it's you're so like when you were talking about financial advisors,
sure.
is that so you're using your affiliations, your connections with people in the community
Sure.
to do those financial
Sure.
things or
So we have a lane, right? We
hmm
we stay in what our lane is. We are not attorneys. We are not
hmm
financial advisors. We are senior advisors.
hmm
So we don't give advice when it comes to legal or
hmm
analyzing a policy. We refer to people in the communities that are our trusted partners to
hmm
say, call. I'll plug Heather Maltby. She's in my BNI. She's my
hmm
go-to for assessing a will or having questions. I actually have a gentleman that I'm working with yesterday who he lives out of state. The will that his parents have, they leaving everything to each other. Well, right now their health is not super great, so he wants to kind of change that. So while on the phone with him, I'm not advising him on best choices for
right.
that, but I will give them a resource to say this is who we respect that can help you drive that decision. And it's one call. If they
hmm
need physical therapy, if they
right.
need a home assessment, if they need home health, home care, we advise them to the right
That's awesome.
resource.
That's
Yep.
awesome because nobody is a professional at getting older,
No,
right?
no,
We
no,
only get to do it one
no.
time. We
Yep.
each individually get to do it one time. So,
Sure.
if you're a middle-aged person and you have senior parents, like you can't advise them because you're not an older person, so you
Sure.
don't you're just trying to do what's best for your parents. So
Yep.
it's really, I say this all the time, it takes a community,
It really does. Yep.
and people don't know that community.
Hmm.
It's kind of like you don't know pickleball until you get on
Right.
the
And so
court
you
and
get
start
up and
playing
play.
pickleball,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So you don't know that community of people. There's like, because I'm a golfer,
Sure.
right? So I know the golfers in my neighborhood, but then I started finding out that there's like a whole other group of people
Sure. Yep.
that plays pickleball, and
Absolutely.
so like I don't know those people because I don't play pickleball. So if you apply that same thing, if you don't get older until you get older, then you're
You
never going to
you
know the
just
people
don't.
in the community.
Yeah. You
And
don't
of
think
course, the
about it.
people in the senior community age out too.
Right.
So
Yep.
then we have a new generation that comes
Coming
in that
in
takes
to
over
provide
those.
the help
Yeah.
and the care.
So
Yep.
it's really fascinating, and I like the model that you guys have. So are you affiliated with specific communities, or are you open to any community that's out there?
What we do, Chris, is we tour communities,
Hmm.
and we decide what communities are best fits for the families that we are serving
Hmm.
based on what their needs are.
Do you have contracts with specific communities, or will you take them to any
We
community?
are open. We are
Hmm.
open to referring to any communities.
Hmm.
If they're willing to accept the referral, we send out an alert. If they accept the referral, then of course we can move forward. But the most important thing is getting them to the community that is the right fit.
Right.
And as we build and our business grows, more people will see, wow, this is amazing because we do things differently. We have an 88% closing ratio when we tour a family.
Mm.
When they walk into a community, our goal is to have the right fit, and maybe show them two, a couple communities, and they're choosing between those two. If you're showing a family 4 or 5, all that information is swimming in their head. It's overwhelming.
Right.
So we have an intake coordinator, too, Lori and Ruth, that are just amazing at intake, and they find out details about these families and vet them.
Hmm.
And so when referral comes back to us, we have a full understanding of what that family's expectations are,
Hmm.
their needs, their budget, because we don't want to misutilize someone's time.
Right.
If they want a studio, we don't want to walk them into
Yeah.
the wrong fit, and their budget is important.
Hmm.
And so we're very mindful of the details because it's important when you're dealing with your loved one to keep your eye on the details.
That's cool.
Yep,
That's cool. Well, I appreciate you. This has been our
absolutely.
second segment of 7 Minutes for Seniors. Thank you very much. If you missed the first one, go back and check it out. If you really enjoyed this one, make sure you reach out to her if you have any questions or anything like that. All of her information is going to be in the credits at the end. Uh, anyway, that's been number 2. Come back for number 3. Have a great day.
Thanks, Chris.
See you. Thank you.